With Lyme here, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. So we're actually going to be looking at the challenge number 9 on 14 days of Fortnite in this video, or possibly anyways, to unlock the new skill. Yeah, so that'll actually be the challenge. So I wasn't sure which one. I was a little bit behind. 6 and 7 were not actually completed yet, just because of the fact that they're not actually all that hard to do. But use boogie bombs or presents 1 out of 7 or damage opponents with different weapons. So that's 5 out of 8. So they're just different things. I haven't actually finished those yet. As I'm doing more matches, basically, I'll complete those. And I still have the weekly challenges to do. But 11, 39, 20 to 12, something like that, at night now. So I haven't had any chance today to really release another video, except for the one that I did early this morning. That's the only one I've actually had time for. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at this challenge, look at the dance in front of different holiday trees. You're going to need a total of 9. There are about 13, I believe. And then, of course, obviously, the next challenge unlocks in 9 or 10 hours. Sorry. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go to the lobby. We're going to pick Food Fight. I find it's actually best if you're able to pick one of the games you can respawn in. I don't think Ground Game does it. What does it say? Max ammo limited. So no, but Food Fight basically. Yeah, so there you have to actually, that's part of the thing, right? On Food Fight, you do have to actually get rid of the enemy's mascot, which means you'll have unlimited respawns during that time. So this will probably be your best bet in order to complete this, because you can get as much done as possible during that time period. So we're just going to go ahead and accept. We're going to look at the actual challenges themselves too. We're just going to see this week 4. Now you may be able to actually get some of this other stuff. Launch fireworks, we'll have a separate video for that. Destroy chairs, we'll actually have a separate video for that too. And then the actual stage 1, search the letter O, West of Pleasant Park. We'll actually have a separate video for that too. So we do have a series of videos for a whole bunch of things here. I don't know if I'll actually get how many of those I'll get tonight. If not, I'll get to them tomorrow morning. But for the time being, we will actually go ahead. We'll hit play, and we'll actually get into Food Fight. Still gonna do the same thing, even though there are squads available. I'm gonna just play separate, just by myself, basically for solo. Just so that we can show you guys where these exactly are, because I won't be worried so much about getting the actual game mode done rather than actually getting the challenges done. So, but we'll take a look. Now, the biggest thing on Food Fight is the fact that the screen is split in half. You'll have to take a look, see which half is actually there. Now, I have up on the map, or up on the screen here, where exactly the locations are that you guys need to go to. So there is one at Lazy Links. There's actually a big tree there. So what we're going to do is go over there first. We'll see if it's possible to actually go ahead and pick that one up. So we'll go to the Lazy Links one, see what happens. We'll see if we can manage to get that big tree. I don't know exactly where the tree location is, so that could be the other possibility too, right? It's the fact that you can have something there but not be able to get quite to it, so until that barrier comes down. So it might be best too to actually work from the outside in on this challenge in order to get your stuff. Now, I do not actually see any big holiday tree, so unfortunately that's probably not going to work. So we're just going to go for some different stuff here. Just going to try and get a chest or something. We have some time to gather some resources. So we'll gather up this here. Like I said, we'll gather up resources for the time being. And then that way, we can actually be prepared of where exactly we need to go. So what we're going to do then, we're going to just go to Pleasant Park. That'll be our location we're going to actually go to next. We have supply drops dropping already. 4 minutes 22 seconds for this to actually go into. But here, lots of supply drops all over the place. This might actually be a pretty good game mode to actually get these presents at. Because usually the presents they just happen to be in the trees. Or not in the trees, in the supply drops. So we're going to actually use some stuff here, even though we might not need it. Now, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're going to see if we can actually find some presents here. So we'll open up a couple supply drops. Nothing on there, but we do have a few additional things basically that we can use. That's where the other present was. And also too, I haven't found a boogie bomb yet in any of those things, so we're gonna switch that out for that's a burst. We use that. Somebody else is over there now. They're actually opening up supply drops. We only have 50 so far for resources, basically. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little bit slower. It's been an absolutely long day. You watched my other video, I did talk about the fact that I'm doing some renovations, which should be done very soon, but it's holding me up on everything. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try and build up here, just so we don't run out of time. So if it ends up taking you guys a couple times to actually get these challenges done, then that'll have to be the way it is. But it should be fairly easy in this game mode, like I said, just because the fact that, okay, we're gonna jump off there. There's the actual tree right there. If we can get to it now, as you can see, it's a fairly big tree. The circle is moving in though, so all we have to do is get to it and automatically we will respawn. So we're going to quickly go up. Get over to the tree. We're in the storm. That's okay. Just all you're going to do is go over to the storm and go ahead and dance. Dance in front of different holiday trees. So no big deal. No problem whatsoever. Now I don't know how much time we're going to actually have left here to be able to get to some other place. There are a few that are actually in this area. Like I said, you may have to actually play the game a few times. If you do, I mean, no big deal. Not the end of the world. You try and complete some of these other things at the same time. We're just going to take a look. If we go south from there, I don't think we'll be able to actually get that. Okay, I'm just going to see what else. There's one at Tilted Towers, which means that I don't know we're actually able to get to that yet. So that's the biggest problem, is the only problem with this game mode is the fact that you can't get to where exactly you need to go sometimes. So if that's the case and you're not able to do that, it will sort of block you off. So I guess it'd be better to start on the outside edge of the map. Rather than the inside edge like I did. Work your way from the outside, and then that way you probably have a little bit better chance of getting those actual locations completed. I think we still have enough health here. We can actually do this. I'm not exactly sure where the Christmas tree is. There are other people here though, so maybe if we actually build a ramp, we'll be able to see. Health is at 58. Okay, so where's that tree? We should have been able to already see that. As I mentioned, I'm not exactly sure where the tree is. And I don't exactly see it either. So, wall's coming down at the moment. Oh, there's the tree right there. As long as we have enough time. I don't know if we're actually going to. We have 6 seconds left. We're going to run out of time. Okay. So, that's where the Christmas tree is. Basically the basketball court. So, I don't know if... No, I think it's going to be too far away for me to try and get there. Truthfully. But we will try. We'll see if we can actually get there. It might be possible. Like I said, this is the good thing about this game mode, is the fact that you can actually go ahead and do stuff like this. Now we have no resources, so we'll gather up some stuff here. It's easy enough to get resources in this game mode, so. And we should be able to get a few more out of the center. We'll go back up to the top here as far as we can, and then once we get through, we actually have to go to the left. Like I said, the basketball court is right there. I think we can actually do it. There we go. So we're just going to go ahead, do a dance. That's 2 of 9. So we did manage to get a battle pass tier up. We're just going to quickly take a look, see what the actual challenge, see how many we actually got of that. Now I think we only did 2 out of 9 of the holiday trees. So we'll go ahead, we'll get back into the match again, and then I guess we'll try the actual thing of doing the outside first rather than the inside. So might have been a little bit easier. I'm just using the map as a reference. I'm not actually checking out anything to see exactly where they are to start with before I do the video, just for time's sake. You know, it's always nice to go in, sort of try and figure out where they are, watch somebody's video, but I just want to actually do it firsthand for you guys, just to show you the fact that you can actually complete it without, you know, too much of an issue. Okay, there's one down here somewhere near Lucky Landing. We'll do that first. We'll try and see. Looks like there's one there. Fatal Fields has one. Salty Springs. The Dutchy Divot one, I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it is there. So what we'll do, we're going to hit this one first. And then what we'll do is try and go off the side. We might actually head north first. And then there's actually one over to Paradise Palms. So there's the Christmas tree right there. You can see it down below. It's over sort of in the northwest corner of Lucky Landing. So we'll do that, and then as soon as we get it, we'll actually hop off. Because our next one's going to be, where will it be? Fatal Fields, actually. So, you know what? Maybe we actually might head up to Fatal Fields. We'll go there. We'll gather a couple resources here. Go ahead and dance underneath. That's 3 trees so far. That'll be the one thing too. We want to actually just gather a few resources here and there, just for the sake of the actual game itself, so we can play. Now, should we go there or should we go to the right? I think we'll just go to Fatal Fields, tell you the truth. Paradise Palms is right near the edge, so we're going to go up to Fatal Fields. Now there should be a chest somewhere in one of these. One right there. Just going to try and use up a little bit of these resources. The storm's already moving in. Okay, and then I don't think I want any balloons. So some of the other game modes actually work better for this, but unfortunately, you sort of have to just go with whatever you have. So we can just sort of get ahead of the storm. Then maybe with any luck we can keep up. Come on, get going there. If we just had a little more resources to play with. I can see the tree. There it is right there. And I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up in front of the storm or not. Sometimes there's a chest over here. I'm not going to even have time for that really, so we are going to go under and dance under this tree. So now we are at a total of 4, I think. Could be 4. And then we're going to go on to our map. There should be one at Salty Springs. So we're going to just keep traveling north, basically. See if we can make a... There we go. We're just looking for some different stuff. There's a present right there, which is one of our challenges. That's what we need to do. Just gonna run down here. I'm not gonna worry about too much if something happens. So, what do we want to switch that out for? Guess we'll do that there. Our health is going down fairly quick now, so unfortunately. We only have 18 left, so I don't think I'm going to outrun the storm. So probably when we land, we're going to actually try and go into Salty Springs. Yeah. Okay, so we will respawn, and we'll try and respawn into Salty Springs itself, just for the next one. Okay, now where did this put us? I'm not exactly sure where that tree is. Unless it's in the center. Okay, and I don't see anything there. That's not a Christmas tree there. What I want to do is Salty Springs, which is right there. I don't know if I'm gonna actually manage to make it or not, just because of the location that it is. We do have a ways to go, so I don't think we can actually get that far, to tell you the truth. We have this one here, then still the Dusty Divot one. There should be one somewhere. I have no idea where it is, to tell you guys the truth at the moment. I just honestly do not know. But we'll see if we can actually find it. Okay, so there's that there. That is right near the edge here. We're just going to switch out one of these weapons. That's the heavy sniper. Walls down. Now, unless the tree's actually inside one of these buildings here, that's a possibility. I hope. No, I'm still not seeing the tree here. Yet, anyways, but... Now, I'm almost positive there's supposed to be one around here. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, I don't know how I missed that earlier. So there's the Christmas tree. It's actually right at the Dusty Divot Diner, basically. So, do the Running Man. That's 5 out of 9. Now, we do have one to the right. It's actually... That's going to be too far away. That's actually a retail row. We've already got the one to the left. There's none at Loot Lake. So we're just going to see if we can... Just see if we can do any of our challenges. Other challenges, I should say. Gonna take a look at our... Oops. Need to change our controller batteries. Okay, so we did manage to get the... Take the elf. That was actually, I believe, because the weapons. So we actually had the used boogie bombs or presents. We still have a couple of those to do yet. Basically 5 damage opponents with different weapons. We managed to complete that, dance in front of different holiday trees. So we'll keep working on that for this video. Unfortunately, we're just sort of have to keep chopping it up. Still gonna do the food fight mode, just for the sake of the video. Then we'll actually get onto something later on after. So that time we sort of traveled up the center to different spots. We did actually find the one at Dusty Divot. That's actually at the diner. Now there's a couple different ones over on the left hand side. So we're actually at Polar Peak here. There's actually one at Frosty Flights, and then there's another one over, I'm gonna say it's somewhere in here, probably in the middle of this village. There's one there. We already have the other one. Then there's one down at Frosty Flights. So we're gonna quickly jump out as soon as we can. Now we can manage to make it there, so we'll try and see if we can manage to wrap it up this time with these ones here, if possible. It may actually take another video basically, or gameplay, to be able to actually do it. So I am looking for a Christmas tree. There it is right there. It's on the ship. Like I said, I just sort of know the general area. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck up there. I have to take the mast out here. And we'll go ahead and dance. So we're at a total of 6 so far. And we do not want to waste any time. So the next one is actually at Happy Hamlet, so we'll quickly go there. Like I said, I'm playing a little bit slow and everything, just because the fact that I'm so tired at the moment. So we'll try and see if we can actually beat the storm over there. Hopefully we can. It's no guarantee, but we'll see what happens. Now if we actually were able to have zip lines everywhere, then we might actually be able to get a little bit faster here, but unfortunately I don't know if we're going to be able to make it or not, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. Because a lot of these are at the very, very edge of the map, it makes it a little bit harder to get to. I have no idea. The nice thing is all you have to be able to do is get into that location. We have nothing here. We can't build a ramp or nothing, so gonna gather some stuff up, and hopefully we can actually make it over there to wherever that tree is. I don't know how far we have to go. I think where I have my thing set, I think that's pretty close where, yes, that's where the actual tree is. So as long as we can actually make it over there and land there close to that tree without dying, then we should be able to go ahead and gather that. And that will probably be the last location. I could have swore that was actually the tree. So did I miss it totally? I thought it was shining like a Christmas tree. I was sure of it. I don't know how I'm not seeing it now. But yeah, it looked like it when I was there. That was the actual tree. So I don't think we're going to be able to get it this time. Oh, it's right over there. It's right straight in front of me. So off to the right hand side, that's where it actually was, and I missed it. The storm actually sort of messed it up a little bit, so I wasn't able to see it. Okay, now there's Dusty Divot. There's one at Retail Row, so you know what? I think I'm gonna actually go for the Retail Row one. We're gonna see if we can manage to do it or not. There's one here actually. We're where are we right now? We're in Salty Springs, so we haven't actually done this yet. No, we can't use, oops, I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna dance in front of that. So that's the Salty Springs one. And then we have the Retail Row, which I don't think we're gonna be able to get. I really don't think we can. But we might actually try, see what happens. If we don't make it, we don't make it. We'll have to do a next match, but unfortunately. It's okay, whatever happens, happens, I guess. Well, this player match, we'll record one more time and try and pick up one of these other locations again. So, like I said, you guys actually have the reference of where they actually are for all these locations so far. And then once I do that, then I'll actually finish off my video. Now, we're at 80. And I'm in the storm. The wall's coming down. And I don't know how far we're going to be able to get. We actually have 46 left. I don't even know if I can actually get over far enough to get to the actual tree. I have no health. Probably would have been better to actually find some health somewhere. So no, we're gonna end up dying. So I won't be able to get there yet, but that's unfortunate. We'll have to go ahead and play at least one more time just to get 2 more locations. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut our video short right there for this time, and then we'll get on with the next gameplay after. Okay, so between boogie bombs and presents, this will be my last one here. We'll open it up. There we go. There's our last boogie bomb or present that we have to actually get. It should be good. Now, I'm just going to quickly look at our challenges here, and you guys can actually see. So, boogie bombs or presents, we actually have 7 out of 7, and then dance in front of different holiday trees, 7 out of 9. So, we'll just have 2 more to get, and then that'll be the end of this video for you guys. So, we did get the actual pet, Mary Munchkin, not so sweet, and that should have been for, I believe it's actually one challenge here. If you go down to, or sorry, it's 14 days. If you take a look, damage opponents with different weapons. I think something down there probably was one of those, maybe, or use boogie bombs or presents. Pretty sure that's probably what it was from. Now we do still have the dance in front of different holiday trees. We have 2 more of those to get, so we're going to quickly go on to the thing. As for our week 4 challenges, as you can see, we haven't actually completed any of those yet. We're not really worrying about those. We're just worrying about the actual trees for the time being. That's what this video is about. We'll go ahead, we'll wait and see where the battle bus is going to drop in. Hopefully it's going to be a location where we can actually pick up 2 that we haven't done already. That'd be nice. We've come very, very close with a couple of the other ones there. With the Happy Hamlet or whatever, whatever it was, Happy Hollet or whatever. Couldn't really actually do anything there. Just because we sort of messed up exactly where it was. So now we do have one at Retail Row and then one at Lonely Lodge. So I think what we'll do, we'll go to Lonely Lodge first. Then we'll actually come back. We'll grab the Retail Row one. Actually, no, we can't do that because I believe... Did we get the Retail? No, we didn't get the Retail Row one. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. We're going to go to the Lonely Lodge one first. And then we'll go back and we'll go to Retail Row. That'll give us our 2 last spots right there for our trees. And then we should be all set then. And we'll get on to other different challenges. So, just waiting to drop out of the bus here. Should be good. That'll be nice. And then we have a little bit of work we have to catch up on just to do everything here. So, now I'm hoping that tree is not on the opposite side of that barrier. I hope it isn't, because I can't cross that barrier. Oh no, it's okay. It's on this side. It's right in front of the lodge, which is good. So we'll go up here first. Let me go ahead and open up a couple different chests here. Gather up a few resources. Makes it nice. We're gonna hop off here, fly down. I just love being able to open up the glider again. I like that spot, so. Now the storm is coming already, so we're gonna get rid of these balloons. We don't need those. We'll actually use that for our shield. We'll quickly go over and go dance in front of the tree. Grab that. The storm is like right beside us at the moment here. Grab that. Gather up some weapons or some ammo, whatever you want to refer it as here. And we'll grab the zip line across here. And then we will grab the zip line across this way. Although we're not going to be able to make it all the way. We do want to go to retail row. We'll grab a plane. We should have done that before. There's actually a couple different challenges we have to get for that. I'm not exactly sure where... Where's the one on retail row? Oh, right there. Okay. I'm gonna hop out. Over here. We'll dance. Okay, and there's our complete 9 of the total that we actually need. So, isn't too bad. And then the X4, we'll actually need 4 of those in different game modes, so, or different matches, I should say. But that's okay because we do have other stuff we still have to get. So, we'll see what we actually do for that. Go ahead and use this. But anyways, that'll actually complete our challenge. I'll just pick up the end of the recording just so you guys can see that that's actually unlocked for the last part. So we did get a royal victory. I'm just going to quickly go back to the actual lobby itself. Then you guys can go ahead and see the fact that I did manage to complete that. Took a couple different tries. I think a total of 3 matches in order to get it. Now, on some of the other game modes, oh, excuse me, like I said, I'm very, very tired. Some of the other game modes, you do have more time to go around the outside, especially on like the team deathmatch style. That one there, you actually have much more time to be able to collect rather than the food fight one. So this does show a banner here. We're just going to go ahead and close. And then if we actually take a look at our challenges, we'll see our 14 days. And of that, we actually have 9. So there's our different holiday trees. We go into our week 4 challenges. I do have one there. Shows there, eliminate opponents at an expedition outpost. I actually managed to get 2 out of 3 during that time, and then use an X4 Stormwing plane different matches, 1 out of 5. But as you can see, there are other different challenges here that you're going to be able to go ahead and grab planes and whatnot to be able to go ahead and finish all these other things. So we'll probably have our next video either on the launch fireworks or the destroy chairs or the stage 1 of search the letter O west of Pleasant Park. We might actually get into that for you guys. We'll have to see if we actually manage to do it tonight or tomorrow though, because I still have to actually just finish this one right now that we're doing. We have to process it and then upload it. So we might just go ahead and wait till morning to actually upload the other ones. And hopefully next week we'll actually be able to get everything uploaded on time. So anyways, that's about it for now. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have lots of cool stuff and great content coming up for you guys. I promise I'll actually get back to a regular schedule very, very soon. The reno's just about done here. And then we'll be on our way. So 2019 is going to be a good year. So why don't you guys join me for 2019? We got lots of things in store. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.